Hey everyone, welcome to Raw Tarot Romance at Work. Here is Spearit Vibes. I am about to give you the run over of your raw points regarding fire elements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cups, and on the North Node. If you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this could apply to you. So, in the raw points, I have discovered that the feminine and the masculine are in water energy, right? And the feminine has actually come in contact with a soulmate, okay? And it's come from her job because I can see that she is offering services, taking orders, different things of that nature, and she feels very vibrant and alive about this connection, even inspired by this connection. I do believe it's a soulmate, it's young, and I do believe that this person repeatedly comes to her place of work. Okay. Um, I'm also hearing a harvest. Some harvest is involved in this. Okay. So this is what she is. Very inspired. Very inspired and looking forward to seeing this person. Whereas the masculine, he's in the Three of Cups. He's jubilant in a sense, productive, really in a trice, mentally, emotionally, I should say, emotionally. And it's stemming from having to make a choice or making a choice between two feminines. Okay. It appears to me that he's more attracted to the one that would be considered the least of the two, like the baby sister per se, or the one that doesn't have as much. Okay, because when I look at the other one, she seems more abundant, like she holds the basket of abundance. Like, but the other one, you know, it's just something about her. And it's as if he's about to make a choice, okay? Because it's based on this Four of Swords. He's been to himself thinking about this, chilling out with himself, trying to figure out if, because when I look at this Ten of Cups up here, if they could build something together, if they could make something happen, if they could begin an enterprise, okay? And as I was dealing the deck, the Star card fell out, okay, which is about wishes coming true. But what I noticed is that a third party's situation was involved in the Star about this contractor or, like I said, it could be your job per se, okay? Maybe it's about a wish coming true about these two coming together and making something happen in business, okay? Because the Three of Cups is here, all right? And the central issue is the Page of Cups. Now, this has to do with something maybe online, some connection online or in person, maybe a connection that came about when you were chilling together. It could be through friends. But there is a whirlwind of events happening around this connection. I don't know if it's just stuff that's happening on the job, just but it's also telling me that this connection could flourish as well. Okay, but it's in the works, even if they don't know it. Okay, even if they don't know it, it's in the works. Now the feminine has a special message about destiny, about her arrival, stemming from justice. Now I don't know if this is stemming from a personal decision, a professional decision, or a legal decision. Okay, it could be either or. Okay, but she's quite smitten by the choice, and it's as if though she's entering her arrival. She's on her journey. Okay, after this choice, you'll know where you are. You'll know what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be at. With the masculine, it's showing me that he is represented by the magician, and he has this Midas touch. Okay, he's very sweet. He's sweetening two lovebirds. He's sweetening two people at the same time. And I do believe that they are very similar. These two women are very similar in nature, in style. They're similar but different. And it's as if he has a chance with either or. But I keep hearing that he's more interested and feel more connected to the one that's considered the least of the two. Okay, and it's stemming from it's from the vicinity that he's in, but I feel like he's had some type of special connection with one of these girls that nobody knows about. You know, they kept saying kissing bedfellows. Like, this is kind of like this flourishment, this go, this go ahead, and it's all right to try to sweeten me up type of attitude is stemming from some secret connection that has some secrets was shared between this magician and this feminine, one of these feminines, which I think is partially why he feels closer to her, because they've shared something intimate. Because that's the Lover's card. The Lover's card have a lot to do with intimacy. Okay? So what we're going to do now is find out who you are in this scenario, because you could be familiar. You could be a fire sign, but this may not be your story yet, but you could be familiar with the story because you know another fire sign. You know what I'm saying? So you could be affiliated with this. You could be part of this. This could be other energies involved with this. This could be who you are when your round comes, because remember, we deal with cycles. Okay, and fires, your element seems to be the more exciting one so far, and I've done 2 already. Okay, so, all right, Sun, you are represented by the Queen of Cups in this. So you are an assistant. You are someone who pretty much wears your heart on your sleeve. When you feel you love someone, you love them, right? If you're a little too emotional, you could be reckless. I'm told to say that. But you're the one that people come to when they need help with something, okay? You are resourceful in getting people the help that they need, all right? If you are moon fire element, you are represented by the 5 of Wands. So you are a petty person. Some of you could be petty. You could be someone who is playing games, part of the group, part of the drama, part of the bantering. You can also be the person that is trying to be discreet publicly and talk around others discreetly. You see that? See them two trying to lean in and talk to each other like they don't really want nobody to know? That could be you in the crowd. All right? Rising, you are represented by the 5 of Cups. All right, so you are fire risings. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you're a bit distraught. You feel a bit weary. This could be just because of your job, maybe the group that you're with. It could be some foolishness you feel outside the group. Not that you really care, but you know that you're just not part of that group. And maybe that the sense of energy that they display when you come around, you just feel weary. You know, you just don't understand somebody, these group of girls. And it could be this 3 of Cups here. These girls right here that you don't understand, that you feel disconnected with. If you're on the cusp of a fire energy or fire element, you are considered the Empress. Wow. So you are the abundant one. You are star quality, okay? You are mama, hot mama. You are the one that really, you are the pick of the litter. You're the one that the men really prefer. But you are also the person that people take for granted and they try to get the free from you all the time. You have to be careful, Empress, about being taken for granted or giving yourself over too much to be taken for granted. Because sometimes everybody don't know the difference, especially when you are giving, because you like to sustain life. Okay? So you're also one that's the most creative one. You are a creator goddess. And if you're on the North Node, At least in this interlude, you are considered the Hierophant. So you are the lawkeeper. You are the one that I'm hearing orientation. You may be even entering an orientation, or you may be the leader giving orientation, inducting people, an initiate. You could be the one of the top officials or managers of your department, of the business, whatever you're running. But you make sure everything runs according to the laws, right? According to the business laws, whatever it is. Okay, you keep order, all right? And there's a lot of morality to you too, a lot of morals. You carry a lot of personal morals within you as well, okay? If you are the inductee, you are the one receiving all the information you need in order to operate. So again, you are the one that's in orientation, okay? Or the one that's having to go to meetings for reiteration about company rules, what we're doing moving forward. Some of you may have even been suspended or laid off, and now you're being called back. Some of you could be a union member or union leader in this situation. Okay, so there you have it. Now what we want to do is find out we have the central issue, which is this right here, but what is it based on? Where did it come from? Where did it stem from? Where did this relationship stem from? Where did it all start? Where did it start? Because we see the issue is the Page of Cups. Wow, it started with the 8 of Swords. It was something you couldn't figure out. You was blind. You didn't know what you were going to do. You felt stuck. You felt stuck. Maybe mentally stuck. And you were able to share. This feels like feminine energy. You were able to share something with this masculine in secret, and you all sort of bonded. Something intimate took place here. I don't know if you actually had kids or you something was exchanged. Something intimate was exchanged. It could have been your thoughts, your private thoughts. But you were stuck. Some of you, it's based on a game, like how to make moves. Now this feels more masculine. This attraction, how to make moves. Almost like, how can I trap this person so that maybe they could have this conversation with this person, so they can get inside their head. They want to get inside their head. They wanted to know how you work. Some of you, where you live. And I keep hearing how you going to get where you're going. Is the reason for this connection. Interesting. Let's get some clarifiers here. I really want to clarify the feminine side with the 10 of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, it's clarified by the Prince of Swords. This is a phone call. This is something you've been looking forward to. This is something you've been looking out for. You know this is coming. You may not know when, because it's the Wheel of Fortune. This is something that this special message is stemming from the Prince of Swords. Something that you know is coming. You're looking out for this. You focused on this. This could be a phone call. This could be from him, this soulmate. But you seem so smitten. Some of you may have even been spying, like online, trying to look out to see where they at, why they haven't contacted you. You know, that anxious energy. All right. What is this Eight of Swords, dear source, in the raw story? It is the Hangman, yeah. Trying to get some answers. Trying to figure out how and where. And they were quite praying, like somebody's praying about this. Yeah. This is important to this person. How this is to be played out. Particularly to the masculine, how this will be played out. Because I'm seeing Four of Swords deeply. This person is deeply in meditation on how to get you. This masculine wants to get that feminine. That's what I'm feeling. This masculine, the masculine energy wants to get that feminine energy. I'm telling you, he wants her. He wants to build something with her. He wants to start fresh. It may not be the most glamorous thing. He may even want to move in with her, to be honest. But it looks like they're looking at it together. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the outcomes for this scenario 1 is going to be. Because we'll be getting to scenario 2 hopefully next week. So for scenario 1, dear source, what is the outcome for the feminine and the masculine? Top and bottom, please. Top and bottom. Top for the feminine, bottom for the masculine. Top for the feminine. 9 of Pentacles is the outcome for the feminine. Oh, Page of Swords is the outcome for the masculine. Isn't that something? You know what? The masculine is not only spying, maybe even stalking. He's keeping tabs. Let me put that way. But he's waiting for you to reach out to him too. It's like he's kind of looking out, waiting, like somebody's watching the phone. Like when the phone rings, they hope it's you. That's the masculine. He's hoping that you reach out to them. The feminine, she is, even though she's inspired, she's still going to be focusing on herself, enjoying herself, her well-being. I see her taking her meds, you know, eating good, eating fruits and vegetables, focusing on her hobbies. She has a work-life balance. She's really sitting pretty. She's really focused on herself in spite of this. She's still focused on herself. So I'm going to leave it here until scenario 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will leave me some comments. And I'll leave it here. And until the next one, take care of yourself and each other. Peace and one love.